I think the point is they have the fear, of course you do. They understand the dangerous situation and then they go through it anyway. You've got this unbelievably courageous, fierce person who went to places where everybody else was turning their backs on. And I think she was a journalist who really believed that if she didn't see it, she wouldn't write about it. And the closer you got, the more real your story was. She could sort of drink whiskey with warlords late into the night. She smoked a lot. She could give good chat. She learnt sort of fairly good Arabic. Marie found a way that life made sense when she was living with the kind of binary ingredients of war, of life and death. And I think she denied PTSD for a long time and masked it, as many people do. You know, she fled from really confronting that far more than she ever fled from a dangerous situation where her body was in jeopardy.
Our mission is to speak the truth to power. You're prepared to sink your country into civil war.
My North Star at every step along the way was trying to create a sense of authenticity. We were in Syria. All the extras and featured extras were Syrian. They were talking about real pain. They were talking about real trauma. One of my dreams for the film is simply to continue what she did, which is put a human face to war. So often, war is relegated to headlines and to stats, to numbers, and I hope that this film can be an homage to journalism and to people who are out there fighting for the truth and exposing the truth.
I'm not armed! Journalist!
The real Paul Conroy was with us the entire time. It was just invaluable to have him there every day, to have that opportunity to, at any point, if I had a question about the situation we were trying to recreate, and just ask the real person who was there at the time.
I hate being in a war zone, but I also feel compelled to see it for myself.
Because you're addicted to it.
I think in a movie particularly, when there's obviously an expectation that a lead guy and a lead girl might have a flirtation or that we really, you know, excluded that from the picture and yet created something that's very intense and moving and a kind of love, but it's a platonic love.
You've seen more war than most soldiers. You have to take it seriously.
She didn't really put herself in the story. She listened to people and she found their words and their truth, and that's really what is so harrowing sometimes about the pieces that she wrote. She would find a way to make people care, which she always did.